Also someone you were very close to, Angie Stone. You sung at the funeral.
Singing both of them. I'd never seen anybody lay to rest looking so peaceful. And she had a smirk on her face like, I told y'all. I'm serious, man, in all Angie Stone fashion.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Club Shay Shay. I am your host, Shannon Sharpe. I'm also the proprietor of Club Shay Shay. Stopping by for conversation and a drink today. This has been a long time in the making, 7-8 years in the making, and we're making it happen today. He's one of R&B's most distinctive and relatable voices, one of the last soul superstar singers that's had an impact on modern culture. They say he sounds like he was born in a pot of collard greens. The national treasure, a narrator of love, a Grammy Award-winning singer, a multi-platinum selling songwriter, soulful storyteller, intergenerational artist, renowned musician, phenomenal producer, a veteran entertainer, an actor, an author, and a publisher. He's sold over 50 million albums worldwide, a Charlotte-bred hitmaker, and a local music legend. He's in the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame, a gift to our generation, a staple in the R&B community. Here he is from North Carolina, a country boy, Mr. Anthony Hamilton.
Good evening. How you doing,
bro.
Good to see you, man.
This show is going to be a little different. What we're going to do, we're going to go in between. Anthony perform a song. He'll come sit on the chair. Tell us about the song, what he was thinking when he wrote the song, what the song actually means, because I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that think these songs are about them. And he's going to set the record straight. So here he is to perform his first song, Charlene.
Woke up this morning, found a letter that she wrote. She said she's tired, that I'm always on the road. Too hard to swallow, being alone. She needs someone at night that she could hold. She must have told me 1,000 times more. Silent cries I used to ignore. God knows I love her, didn't mean to hurt her. Waiting on you, baby, yeah. I'll be here till the very and I'll be by your side, oh, and to love you and to be with you for life. Come on, yeah, Charlene. She knows I really love this old music thing. Since I was a child, it's been my dream. I can't support her, treat her and spoil her. You know, by her to find nothing. But I forgot about loving her. Damn the money, diamonds and furs. What about the hard days she had with the babies? All she needs is for me to love her. Promise I'll be here. See, see, yeah, to me, Charlene. See, sometimes say I cry. Charlene, if you're listening, could you call on me? 'Cause I'm on Club Shay Shay. Call me, think about me, baby.
Come on, have a seat. We got to talk about this.
Let's talk about it. Oh, man, don't start, Shannon. Don't start.
We got to talk about this one, bro. Hey, man, thank you, man.
Good to be here, man. Yes, sir, absolutely.
So is this a real story that someone actually say, Anthony, you're working too, bro?
You know what? It is a real story. Her name is not Charlene.
Okay, so you wanted to protect the innocent.
You know, the little money I was getting in, I wanted to keep it.
Yes.
But yeah, it was a relationship, you know.
Okay.
And just working, being focused on what I was born to do, man.
Yes.
Sing and go get it. And sometimes it's not good enough to be successful in your business, and home suffers. So a series of events happened, we broke up, and you know, heartbreak created a song, a staple song for me.
But when the old saying, you'll lose a lot of money chasing women,
Yeah.
but you won't lose a woman chasing money. That's not true. You're telling us like, how do you find a balance? Because when you're trying to achieve something great, people say, oh, it's work-life balance. Work-life balance is 9 to 5. But when you're trying to get it like you were trying to get it, there is no balance. And you need to have someone that's in your life that can understand that.
Absolutely. I think a lot of times, you know, people think their life's going to be structured.
Yes.
You know, that, like you said, the 9 to 5, but music business is not structured. 1 minute you hot, and the next minute you may not be. You'll be home for a couple months. And the next thing you know, you turn around, you got a hit record, and you're gone 3-4 months at a time. And you're in the studio late nights as well. You can be close to the house, but never make it at home. You know, so, you know, people with that expectations of, well, you're here, why you not at the house?
Right.
But I'm working.
And you could theoretically be at home, but your mind is 1,000 miles away and you're thinking about something that you need to get done.
Absolutely. I'm at home laying with you and I'm thinking about these 16 bars in my head. You know, man, so it you know, you have to compromise in these kind of relationships, and you have to have a woman or a person or whoever, puppy or whatever, who understands that lifestyle and they can handle it.
Everyone said, me being an ex-professional athlete, and I've had relationships that I'm fine being number 2 until they actually have to be number 2. That training and meetings and working out and the way you eat is first. But you said you could handle it. Well, I thought I could. Because, and I'm sure they probably say, well, oh, man, I'm gonna support you. Hey, I'm pushing you. That ain't you walking, I'm pushing you.
It ain't
but
true.
But when it actually happens, and you have to be gone or you have to be in the studio, because when an idea hit, it hits. You can't just like, well, okay, I get up and do it in the morning.
No.
It hits then, I got to go right then. I got to go, you know, do what I need to do. How difficult is that to get them to understand, I'm not a 9 to 5 type of a guy. And what you're accustomed to or what you've been used to is far from that.
I think it's two ways to it. A lot of times, you know, men or women or whoever will train them in a way to make them comfortable because you want to secure it because you know this person is special.
Right.
But then when the real life sets in, it's just like, wow, I didn't train you on this part here. So now, you know, I may seem like I'm unbalanced and I'm out of character, but ultimately this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yes. That's your calling.
Yeah, it is. And so you just have to let them know, like, hey, there's gonna be some nights I'm gonna have to get out of this bed and go. Like the other night I was working and Busta Rhymes called. He needed a hook real fast. I had to, you know,
and get up and go get it.
Even though I was by myself this time. But I had to go. Like, kids, y'all hold it down, don't let nobody in the house.
Right.
But you have to go and that's another way, you know, you suffer when you have children.
Yes.
You know, you have to sacrifice time with them as well.
Do the kids understand? Because I was very neglectful in that aspect. I would promise my kids I was going to do something, but I had run myself into exhaustion. I had lifted myself into oblivion, and I was too tired to do what I had promised them that I was going to do. And they had to make sacrifices that no other kids had to make.
Yeah. That's hard. That's a hard one because, you know, I think my first three, I have 6 sons.
Yes.
So my first three, my older boys, Anthony and Romero and Tristan, they got more of the sacrifice time.
Yes.
You know, I was there, but, you know, I missed a lot of the school dances.
You missed the football practices and you missed all that, the basketball and the PTAs and all the stuff.
So I go harder now for my last 3.
Okay.
I go hard. I'm at the football games. But still, then, like, they were at the house. My ex-wife had to come pick them up last night because I had to be here.
Right.
To do this. I ain't gonna miss the club Shay Shay. I ain't gonna miss it again.
I appreciate that. Hey, we talked about this because Anthony and I, we would been DM and this thing goes back 7-8 years.
It does, yeah.
And when it came to and I was talking to my producer CJ, I said, man, we need to get Anthony Hamilton, but not just for a sit down, but to have him perform. CJ was like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. And we just kept going, and it took 7-8 years, and it finally happened. And man, I'm so excited because
thank you, man.
Look, everybody knows coming where I'm from and Charlene and I Cry and Her Heart, all that. I mean, we grew up. We grew up. We grew up. But now you old school too, because it's like, man, the OGs used to be Luther and and Teddy P and Donnie Hathaway and Barry White. Now that's you.
Yeah, if it ain't that, it's Unc. But I think I'm aged out of Unc now.
You done aged out of Unc now?
I think I'm what am I, OG, triple OG?
Triple OG?
I still outrun a lot of them though. I still outrun them.
So how long, what's the expectation? Having been married and having been in this music industry, because you got to move around.
Yeah.
You might be in Raleigh, and then you're in Charlotte, and then you're in Atlanta, and then you in Florida, and from Jacksonville, Orlando, so forth and so on. How long do you think, I mean, it's hard for you to say, but for a woman to say, okay, this man is chasing his dreams.
Yeah.
How long do you think is a realistic expectation for her to support you?
I think it happened. I think, I've met some really amazing women since my divorce. Right now, I've been talking and seeing someone who's pretty special.
Okay.
I think she kind of gets it.
Yes.
And so I'm willing to do the work to try to see where it goes. Balance it out. Yeah.
Because the thing is like sometimes I feel women want a finished product.
Yeah.
The house is already built.
Yeah.
Everything is already done. But in your life, when you were coming up, you're trying to build a house. You're trying to lay a foundation. The stronger the foundation, it can't be broken. It can't be shook. But if the foundation is not solid.
Yeah. And that's, women have taught, a man is supposed to be the security and all that stuff. And sometimes the security don't look the same as it does for somebody else.
Correct.
I'm a provider. I'm there. I'm making sure that certain things are done. But when I leave, I'm gonna make sure that things are taken care of. So when I get back, you'll feel as if my presence was there. And I think if you try to do that, you can have a better outcome. How
hard was it for you to trace your dreams? Did you ever feel like, man, this issue ain't gonna happen, man? Damn. It seems like every time, I feel like I'm so close. I know this is my calling.
Absolutely.
But how long were you willing to stay on this path had you not? Because I think it was with the Nappy Roots that when they heard you and they was like, this guy's special.
I had been signed. I got signed in '93. I used to open up for Jodeci when a Freaking You came out.
Okay.
And I was signed to Uptown. Andre Harrell really believed in me. And Uptown and Andre Harrell and MCA, they fell out. Okay. So here I am, left, dangling in between paperwork.
They fell out, they leave you hanging.
So I'm left with paperwork. And so from '93, it wasn't until 2003 when Jermaine put me out that success started to happen. But in between that, I was signed to Soul Life,
right?
Jive Records, so many different labels. And after about 3 or 4 of those, you want to kind of throw your hands up.
Throw your hands up.
Yeah, but then God would give me something. Like he gave me the Tupac record or the Nappy Roots, or I co-wrote Say What for Donnell Jones. So give me little things to
keep you going.
Keep me going, man. Yeah, it's like, nah, I got something better for you. So just stay the course.
Was it hard to continue to chase your dream when you didn't have a whole lot of money coming in?
Yeah, being a barber, I can make a couple dollars, get a couple pieces of pizza. You know what I mean? Get a couple pieces of pizza here and there and some water. But, my landlord was like, Anthony, I need my money. You know, Miss Ryan, I appreciate you up there in Harlem.
Yeah.
But, you know, and she believed in me, but still, the shame you feel not being able to hold your part of the bargain up can kind of weigh on you a little bit as well.
Because it's a situation like if I had provided a service, I'm gonna want my money. I ain't trying to hear that. Well, hey, you know, it's tight this month. And, you know, hey, just bear with me. And so I understand, you know, people like, well, you know, money's tight. I still got a mortgage to pay on this building. So, you know, you talk about it's tight. How does that impacts me?
It does, man. You know, you come and get a haircut. So, but I got about, you know, the haircut's $10.
Right.
You got $4.50 in a nickel bag. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, man. Come on, man. Go get rid of that and bring me my money.
So that'll be nice. I'll be short 50 cents, but I can't be short.
But yeah. All right, we work it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna perform, the next song that you're gonna perform is Coming Where I'm From. So we're gonna take a listen to that, and then you come back over here and talk to us about it.
Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. At the start of every new year, I set my goals. I tell myself this year I'm eating right, I'm working out, I'm working hard, staying on track. Then reality hits. Work, travel, cravings, distractions. Life just loves to test your focus. I've been there. I've fallen off, but I don't stay down because Amazon helps bring me back up every time. Amazon is here to make sticking to your goals easier. From healthy snacks I need to workout gear I like to have on hand. All of my everyday essentials are available to purchase in one place. Not to mention, I can get it delivered fast so I don't have to worry about making a trip to the store and adding to my already busy schedule. Great prices, no running around, no extra hassle. Now that's convenient. So when life tries to steer you off track, Amazon can help get you back to the plan, focus on your goals, and stay on your grind. Save every day with essentials from Amazon.
Y'all ready? Let's do it.
Sitting here, I guess I didn't make bail. Got time and a story to tell. Started when I was 9 years old. Woke up and daddy was gone. I started hustling and couldn't tell me nothing. Running in the hood trying to be somebody. My soul was on empty. I was searching for something. I try to be good. I try to keep from trouble. Living too fast. Trying to make good on a hustle. Sometimes I get rough. Time got hard, yeah. Sometimes I gotta walk to work, yeah. Sometimes I gotta do a little dirty, yeah. Have kids and do like my daddy did. I'm so scared I feel like sometimes it get hard coming from where I'm from. Sometimes you gotta moan, yeah. Sometimes you gotta cry a little bit louder. Sometimes you have to fight the pain, yeah. Sometimes you have to walk alone, yeah. Sometimes you do worry, yeah. Sometimes you get locked out of touch, see, oh. Sometimes I think I pray a little bit too much. Little blues on the Shay Shay.
Come on back. Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, we might have to go in on this one.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
You seem like you wrote this from a place of personal knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And some of the best songs come. You look at Gloria Gaynor.
Mm-hmm.
She went through something to say, I will survive. Lenny Williams, he was really hurt. People don't remember when the TV used to go off at midnight.
I
all it wasn't nothing but static.
Yeah.
You talking about sometimes you got to do things, you got to cry a little harder when you come from where you come from.
Yeah.
Were there some circumstances that put you in a situation that you probably shouldn't have been in?
Absolutely. My dad, we ended up mending our relationship for at least a good 20 years, but wasn't around like I needed him to. And I felt betrayed, and he broke my heart, and some things he said to me. And so when that happened to me, I was on a quest to make him see that he messed up.
Okay.
And so I grinded a little harder. Then my mom and we had some situations. I ended up getting adopted when I was like 14.
Okay.
Into a family. So that unstable situation in my life, it made me work harder. It put a little pain in there, a little grit.
Yeah.
So, I probably would have sounded a little bit like Barry Manilow had that not happened.
Yeah. That was pain. You mentioned your father wasn't around. So how old were you when he stopped coming around, or was he ever around?
He was around. I do remember, a couple outfits, and I spent the night a few times. But I was 16. I wanted to go hang out. I wanted a few dollars. And,
right.
He just told me he didn't have time for, whatever. And at that moment, I took it upon myself to make a decision. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take myself out the equation.
Okay.
And, it wasn't until I was about to get married. My ex wanted to meet him. Mm-hmm. So she's big on family. So I called her. She's like, you going to call your daddy and invite him? I said, yeah.
I wasn't planning on it.
Yeah, not really. But I did. He was working at a golf course, and I went over, ended up getting in contact with him, went over, and I asked him, hey, I'm about to get married, and, she wanted to know if you would be around. I don't know, I might have something to do.
Damn!
That's what he said. And so even that, I was like, all right, here we go.
Right.
So we talked a little bit, and I told him when it was, and he was on the golf course, he was driving off. And for whatever reason, I said, I love you. Wow. I said that.
Yes.
And hadn't seen him in a while.
Right.
And he rode for a little minute, love you too. And from that, he came to the wedding.
Wow.
And we've been cool. We were cool ever since. He just passed away last year. He was 81.
Sorry to hear that.
So I was there. Yeah, absolutely. But he lived,
a great life.
And I was there,
Yeah.
I never questioned him about why, whatnot.
Why wasn't he there?
No. I think that's, I didn't need it.
Correct.
It wasn't going to make me better. It wasn't going to change anything.
You can't get up for lost time. We can just move forward from this point and move forward.
Absolutely.
I can't go back and get back what was lost.
No, you can't. And I didn't want to waste the time trying to figure out something that neither one of us had the answers to.
Is that what you really wanted to hear from your dad? You wanted your dad to tell you he loved you? You wanted to know that he loved you?
I think so. I think because at that moment I felt like a little kid again. Mm. You know what I mean? And I didn't expect to say it.
Right.
No, absolutely not. I was like, what are you doing?
Right.
But I'm glad I did.
And it was, had you not been getting married, had your soon-to-be wife not pushed you to go ask your dad, would he be attending the wedding, would you have contacted or made the connection? I
don't think it would have been the same if I had. It probably would have been at a funeral or something, but probably not in the same manner.
Right.
And maybe not.
Right. You said your mom, you ended up getting adopted at 14.
Yeah.
So what happened in that situation that led you to be adopted by another family?
Just my mom picking the wrong man. I think, and it, took her off her square. Mm-hmm. So she wasn't her best self for a little while. And so I needed to be somewhere stable because I knew I had to be this Anthony Hamilton that people hear now. And so I just prayed hard. And God delivered the family I need to be in.
Did you always have this voice? Did you always know you wanted to be a singer? You always wanted to be an artist? Is that what you knew you always? It wasn't football. It wasn't basketball. It wasn't anything else. God gifted me this voice.
You know what? When I was little, 4 or 5 years old, I always said I'm gonna be famous singing, but I didn't know what fame was.
Right.
I just knew I wanted to do music.
Right.
Whether it be I thought being on a train. I always thought about getting on a train because I was fascinated by Amtrak.
Right.
I'm gonna go on a train. I'm just gonna go to different places. I'm gonna sing.
Right.
And I just never stopped believing in that. And I just stayed with it and put it in the work. Actually, my dad was almost signed to Motown.
Really?
So I get my voice from my dad and my mom's side of the family, my uncles. I went to a funeral, man, and you talking about singing. So Casey and JoJo are my family as well.
Okay.
So you talking about some singing?
Did y'all eat anything at the family reunion or just sing? Let's who could I?
Look, I think I was so fascinated by the voices, I forgot I was hungry. So when I hit the road, my stomach was growling.
Like Johnson Family Vacation, how they got it? Steve Harvey gets what was that? I think that was Sid.
Sid Entertainer, yeah.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I do. My mom had 3 of us. I'm the middle. My brother's the younger. My sister's the older. And then I have 3 brothers on my other family.
Wow.
Actually, just met another set of siblings. My dad, at his funeral, there was a young lady and a man that came over and said, "Hey, I'm your brother," and they had a birth certificate with my dad's name on it, but I didn't know.
Right.
I would have put him on the brochure.
Exactly. He never mentioned that to you.
I kind of remember the son's name.
Okay.
Vaguely.
Okay.
But not really.
Right.
So now you know, they'll call, and I'm gone a lot, and so it's kind of weird for me to kind of just embrace it all the way.
It's hard meeting somebody in your 50s and they're like, I'm your brother.
Yeah.
And you just try to pick up.
Yeah. But there's one daughter that I keep in contact with.
Okay.
Pretty strong. But they're nice. I'm trying.
That's it.
But it's just weird. It's just weird.
Is your mom still alive?
No, she
passed.
Cancer some years back.
Did you make amends with your mom? Did you have a conversation with your mom and said, "Mom, I did what I did because I felt I wasn't going to make my ultimate destination because of some things that you had around. It wasn't you, it was what you were around that caused me to do what I did."
Absolutely. You know, when she was transitioning, I was there. I bought a house and put in a first house with windows in the kitchen. And, you know, she was proud of me and I was proud of her too.
Right.
She came a long way. We all came a long way. She actually got on a plane to come see me in New York. Had never flown before.
Wow.
She got on there to come see her baby.
She got on a plane by herself, never flown before.
Never, and came to see me. I was living in Harlem at the time. But she came, and we stayed in the city, in a hotel, and we actually went and had a beer together.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, I let that stuff go, man. Life is.
Was it hard?
To let it go?
Yes. Because sometimes, people hold on to things and, my grandma used to say, boy, teeth and tongue should fall out, but family never should fall out.
Absolutely.
You're going to go through things.
Yeah.
But one day you're going to wake up and your parents aren't going to be there or a brother and sister not going to be there. And you're going to say all the things you wish you had said that you're never going to get an opportunity to say.
Yeah, you know what? I think I've seen so many people miss that opportunity. I just didn't want to do that. You sometimes you got to learn from somebody else's mistake. And so I was just like, I can't change it.
Right.
I'm pretty sure they went through their own hell.
Yes.
And their own, beating themselves up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So who am I? If I ain't God, don't act like it. And let's just start where we are.
When you get on social media and you see they have TikToks and they have videos about, man, Anthony Hamilton making songs with dudes got to walk to work.
Yeah. It's funny, man. It's encouraging too because, people are not going to talk about something if it don't affect them.
Correct.
So they do the beard jokes and all that. I love it all. I repost it,
Yeah.
It's good to be special.
Flau'jae tweeted, man, old school R&B really hits different. I'm listening to Charlene by Anthony Hamilton. Send more like this. Charlene was released in 2003. Flau'jae was born in 2003.
Wow.
Kevin on stage said, make video for the heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. And we touched on this a little earlier. You're old school now. Mm-hmm. When like I said, it used to be Barry White, it was Teddy Pendergrass, and it was all the Smokey Robinson. when we were kids. That was old school.
Yeah.
Now you're thought of in that same breath that old school R&B, because you hear it all the time also.
Absolutely.
Man, R&B dead.
I ain't never been to no funeral.
They tell you nothing about it. You ain't get the memo.
No, I didn't get the wake time or the funeral time. I think the rendition or the style of R&B that people are used to, it's in there. It's mixed in. The young kids just have their own way of expressing themselves, and there's some good stuff out there.
Yes.
Still. I just think times change and stuff moves, but the core of R&B and the core of soul music, it's in every rap song you ever heard, every country song, every church record. It's there. I don't think it'll ever go anywhere. There's nothing better.
I think the R&B that we're used to, because it used to be a lot of people did R&B.
Yeah.
How about this? Will R&B ever be what it once was?
I think they're coming back. I think you have some of the newer cats digging into it. And they're starting to sample a lot of 90s records.
They are.
And I think that you're gonna have to go back.
Right.
Yeah, you can't keep dating so fast. They're gonna get old and want to slow it down. Want to slow drag. When the last time I slow drag? I don't.
Man, please.
Come on, slow down.
Only at a wedding. I mean, with the maybe eighth grade, maybe senior.
Yeah, we got to slow down. Maybe we'll vote different if we slow down. God almighty, please slow down.
We moving too fast.
Boy, they moving too fast. We running past the bull. Man, we running past the bull.
I mean, when you sit back and look at you look back like where you started and where you are now. What are some of the differences that you see? Because like I said, some of the old school guys, and now you're that old school guy. How have you tried to bridge the gap?
You know what? I've done so many rap records. I've worked with. I have songs with, Drake. I just did another one with Busta Rhymes, a second one with him. Jadakiss, Young Jeezy, NLE Chopper. So that keeps me bridging the gap. I sound like a sample, so they want to be a part of that soul world, and they know where to come and get it. Just like the tones.
Right.
Certain voices you can't duplicate.
They know, but they know.
Yeah.
I mean, some people like no matter what, man, that's such and such.
Yeah. So I think that's an advantage I have, just to sound so much like myself that if you want that sound, you got to come to me.
You got to come to you.
And so I always have a job.
Have you ever been in a situation if somebody sampled? And I asked LL, I've asked a lot of people that have had things sampled. Do you have to hear it before it comes out? Or you just take their word for it and they go do you right?
Look, I was just listening to some the other night I had never heard.
Really?
Yeah, so French Montana, him and the Coke Boys, they did Since I Sent You, a song of mine, with Jeremiah and Jeremy. I just heard that.
Okay.
And you every now and again you'll hear it slip through. But they have to go through the label. Right. If they're going to try to sell it. Right. But if they just putting it out on the mixtape, that's cool. I don't even really sweat it. You know what I mean? No. I mean, if it's Ed Sheeran or somebody like that, I want my money. Certain artists, they may not move the needle enough for it to really matter.
Right. But if it's somebody gonna make some bread, I need to get a little something of that.
Oh yeah,
I need a slice of that.
Let me get that Justin Bieber. Let me get that. Let me get that Jay-Z. Let me get it. But nah, you can't. You got to pick and choose what's going.
When you and I was talking, and you said if I come on Club Shay Shay, what's the one song? The one song you're gonna want me to perform? Yeah. If I can only perform one. Yeah. I said Her Heart.
Man, I knew. I was like,
and that's what you text me back. I knew it.
I look, that song, man, it's super huge in South Africa. Okay. And even here in the States, it's just a song that was written from a real place. I was cutting up. I was out there.
You was out there bad at?
Boy, I was out there, man, and cutting up, just trying to find my way, man. Right. And not a bad person. Just didn't
Making
always
some bad decisions.
Just made some decisions that was a little bow-legged.
All right, here he is. He's gonna perform Her Heart, Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah. These boots
I might cry on this one, Ed.
Me too.
messing up. Staying out late and getting drunk. I let you down 1,000 times, broken promises. It's like I ran away from you. My career was my excuse, until I saw you about to drown in your own tears. And as you hide in my arms, you woke up my heart, and I saw again what I found in you. Because her heart won't let me lose her. No matter how I try, I just can't say goodbye and lose her. When all the folks were said and done, you were there to welcome me home. I was convicted 'cause your love never wavered. And I know you love me more than me, and you vowed to love through anything. I've never had the kind of love that was forever. And as you cried in my arms, you woke up my heart, and I saw again what I found in you. Because her love won't let me lose her. Her love won't let me lose her. No, and lose her. No. Said her heart won't let me lose. No matter how I try, no matter how I can't say goodbye, no. No matter how I try, I just can't say goodbye and lose her. No matter how I try, I just can't say goodbye and lose her.
Boy, I felt that one.
Hey, man.
I felt that one.
I had to feel it for years. Man. Yeah.
You said you had a habit of messing up. I let you down 1,000 times, broken promises. In a situation like that, my grandpa used to say, promises like pie crust, they're thin and easily broken.
Good God Almighty.
When you make promises like that, babe, I'm going to do this, but then something comes up. There's only so many times she's going to accept something came up.
Absolutely.
You mentioned that, you was acting up. You was all bow-legged out there.
Yeah.
Bow-legged in one leg, not both with this one.
Yeah.
You a bad boy there.
Yeah, I was dragging that one. Too often.
So how do you go to her, Anthony, and try to fix it?
After a while, I just didn't try.
You didn't. Oh.
You know what I mean? I felt like, my words were in vain. I let you down too many times, and it's probably best for me to let you be and let you get what you deserve. And
was it hard?
Yeah, absolutely.
After you've been, did you try to go back? Does this person know that this song is about her?
I'm pretty sure they do. You know, the first time early in the relationship, you know, you try and I'm gonna do better, and you do good for a long, long, long time. And you go to church and you get double baptized.
You really trying. I really want that to work, man.
You try. And I think, you know, you have to, maturity in different areas of your life come at different times. And
It does.
Think when you're not sure of who you are, you don't know how to be the best version of yourself at that point. So I was learning. Even though I was a grown man, I was learning. You know, it was a different life. A lot thrown at you, you know, when you're in this arena, and, you know. So
how hard was it to watch her cry and to know that you're the reason for those tears?
Pretty hard. You know, you cry. You know, you tie yourself to the bed and you watch The Passion of the Christ over and over again. You just try your best to I gotta suffer too.
Yeah, okay.
You know, I just put it on repeat.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, it's not a good feeling. You know, especially when your intentions are not to hurt anyone.
Right. But how does I'm just trying to how you put that together in a song. Like we were talking about it earlier. Yeah. Some of the best songs come from a place of hurt.
Yeah.
And although you weren't on the receiving end, you was hurting also because
absolutely.
the person that you cared about, you were hurting her with your actions. And damn, baby, I'm hurting you, but I can't stop doing what I'm doing.
Oof.
That's hard, man.
So you pour another one and you try to numb it.
Yes.
You know, and you know, that could be a problem too.
Yes. Yeah. I was talking and I heard someone said a lesson not learned in blood is destined to be repeated.
Yeah.
So you got to really, really hurt. You said something very interesting that, you know, a wise man learned from others' mistakes. A fool has to learn from his own.
Yeah.
You want to like see something, and you probably saw it in this industry. People had wives and had great relationships and messed it all up. And you probably said, man, that ain't gonna be me.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be me. Hey, I know what I got at home. And I'd be damn.
Boy.
If I didn't do the same thing that I said I wouldn't let happen.
You know, and that's why you have to humble yourself. A lot of times you do it, you get to a place where you feel like you're above, you know, those circumstances.
Yes.
And you move carelessly, and sometimes God will try to get our attention in private, but sometimes He have to expose us so we can really pay attention. And, you know, I've been there.
He said, I was trying to get your attention. Now I got your undivided attention. I had to sit you down.
I said, can you turn that down a little? Is this thing on?
Cut some of these lights off.
Can you turn that off?
You said men use career as an excuse.
Yeah.
Isn't that a pretty good excuse?
It is when it's you know, genuine. Mm-hmm. But when you're at the studio, but you're not at the studio. That ain't
that's not a good excuse. That's not a good excuse.
You at the light and they're at the light too. It's just not.
Oh man.
Portable studio, huh?
Damn.
I mean, I just made that. That's
creativity. He made that up. Yeah, he wasn't that reckless now.
No. It wasn't too bad. I was pretty good.
Men cry. I mean, sometimes, you know, men say, man, I can't cry. That's a sign of weakness. That's the umpteenth vulnerability.
Yeah.
And a lot of times men have a hard time being vulnerable in front of someone they care about because they don't want the woman to use that against them.
Absolutely. You know what? I've done it. I think during the Charlene days, I felt like they were taking advantage of my tears. They saw it as a sign of weakness. Mm-hmm. And the minute I was able to get my strength enough to get up and get out and get back on my feet, I had to realize, like, wow, maybe that wasn't the person I thought they were.
Right.
In those situations, you know. But now I cry. I'll cry on stage. I cry whenever.
Right.
You know, if it hits me, it hits me.
Is it a situation, if I tell you, like, it doesn't matter, man to woman, woman to man. If I tell you something in confidence, if I tell you something that made me vulnerable, should the other person ever bring that up and use that against them?
If you have bad intentions, yeah. But if you really care about that person, I think that's certain things just stay within the ring that you guys
right
created.
Because you know that okay, so I know how he feels. I know how she feels about that. And I know if I bring that up, I know I know the kind of response it's going to elicit.
Yeah, that's control in a way. You want to be able to have control of their triggers. So you can manipulate their emotion. And next thing, whatever you're going to get out of it, you get it for as long as you can until they catch on.
Catch on. You know what? It's funny that you say that. My grandpa used to have a saying, say, boy, you got to be careful to let people know what make you tick. Because they'll wind you up and make you tick when they want you to.
You ain't lying.
Like, hold on, I ain't want to do that. It's like, what was that Do the Right Thing when Mama would tell Gator to come down and Gator hit that dance for me, Gator hit that dance for me, Gator. And Gator would hit that dance for him.
Yeah.
But is crying, a man crying, is that a sign of weakness or a sign of strength?
I think it's a sign of freedom. I think if you're free, you can express yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. And whether you're weak for a moment, that's fine.
Yes.
I think we have this thing of men, you can't be weak and you can't have a day off of being strong. And I think that's why, so many people blow their brains out or get on drugs or, don't make it back.
Right.
Because just 1 or 2 days off from being, from not being Superman it's okay.
Right. Is that a thing that men feel that they have to be Superman, but because they have to wear that armor, they don't want someone to see them in a vulnerable state? Because as you mentioned, sometimes people see you in a vulnerable state and they feel they can take advantage of it.
Absolutely. And, it's looked at as weakness,
right?
Or lack of whatever it is that makes you a man. And I don't think that's the truth at all.
In the song I Cry, Mama told me that man's own tears can make him strong.
Yeah. It does. It makes you strong. You start to feel alive and you start seeing where my strengths are, where my weaknesses are, and then you get to know yourself. So now you maneuver and you move a different way. And, not to the beat of somebody else's drum, not to the, somebody else's emotions. Like you said, that ticking.
Yes.
Yeah. So once you learn yourself, you move on your own.
Right. So, and when you were in school, Anthony. So, what type of student, what type of person were you when you were younger?
I cut an absolute donkey in class, and I'm getting it back. One of my,
what are your kids?
I was good. I was respectful, but I was a clown.
Yeah,
I'm really silly. You hear these songs, people think he's all, he's too deep.
Yeah,
but no, I'm a clown. I'm silly. I like the attention of making people laugh. I like to make people laugh.
So what did the teacher say? Anthony, get out of class.
Yep. Get out. Go to the office.
Right.
Back then you get paddled.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's probably why some of the kids got bad, because they ain't no paddling, and parents ain't.
No.
Oh, we talking now. We put you in time out.
Yeah.
No, time up. You been acting a fool.
Time up. I like that. So I was down in a place called Maxton, North Carolina. At a biker rally thingy. So I took my boys with me, and these older guys, some of them probably had been in the Army, and they got the tussling and all that. So there really wasn't no kids out there. They got the tussling and that energy. Older man was like, hey now, hey, y'all cut that out. All that energy.
Yeah.
And sometimes you have to really really allow the community be a part of raising your kids and raising you. And like you said, learning from your mistakes. That was the moment that they learned. I had told them already. You have to watch your energy, because your energy can affect somebody else. And at that moment, that was a teachable moment for me to let them know, like, this is what I was trying to tell you. And so it took somebody outside of the household to be that parental voice. And they didn't even know this man, but I just wanted them to feel like a sense of, like, when I grew up, how we were raised.
Yeah.
It took the community. It didn't have to be your parent who would discipline you.
Nope.
It didn't have to be someone that knew you per se, but it was just the fact that we were able to teach outside of the house. And nowadays, the kids, they'll shoot you or kill you if you say anything to them.
Right.
So it's a different day and time. But
It's funny that you say that, Anthony, because we were having a conversation. Ocho and I was having a conversation on Nightcap, how the community, if you were doing something wrong, aren't you Mary and Barney Grandboys? Which one are you? You Shannon or Spanky? I'm Shannon. Hey, do they know you down here?
Yeah.
All right, stop all that cursing, stop all that talking.
Yeah, you know, and it shocked my boys. You know, I was like, that's old school training.
Yes,
that's how it should be. You know, the younger generation, they're missing that.
You got another song, Cornbread, Fish, and Collard Greens.
I'm hungry too.
That seemed like a dish. That seemed like your favorite dish.
You know what? And I think it is one of my favorite dishes, but I think it represents different things. The cornbread is you know, it's the foundation.
Yes.
Solid.
Got to get something to stick to your ribs, boy.
You know, and greens keep things clean around there.
Yeah.
And that fish, you learn how to move.
Right.
So yeah, you want to talk about it?
Hey, y'all want you to perform it. Then we're gonna dive in deeper.
All right. Tartar sauce or hot sauce?
Hot sauce.
All right. You all right? You all right? Coleslaw?
No coleslaw.
Oh man, I thought you.
Give me extra hush puppies.
Okay. You brought yourself back.
What it had to be when I heard you say what you said to me. To every dude in sight, looking like you're working up an appetite for the night. Check it, by then that I sat at the back, keeping you out the way you act. Every string attack, you're getting out of line and I'm yanking you back in your place. All is well and all is cool. Stay in your place, don't be no fool. Get along alright. You look like the type that would try to bite. Best off being a friend to me. You don't want to offend me, better play it cool. Don't know what I might do. Cornbread, fish, and collard greens. I got what you need if you want it. Cause I'm a pimp, babe. Cause I'm a pimp girl. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I got what you need. I can rock your world. I'm just using Jerry Curl. You can walk around like your shit don't stink. I'm on to you. Oh, baby girl, I'm on to you. Take it slow, change the speed. If it's food for thought that you really need, better state your claim. Get with it, stay in your lane, stop swerving. Take the seat and sit in the back. I don't appreciate the way you act. You need to fix yourself. Hurry up and go fix yourself. Can't kill nothing, won't nothing die. Everything's gonna pass you by. You don't wisen up, stop pressing your love, pressing your love. Oh, I got it, cause I'm a pimp, baby. Cause I'm a pimp, baby. Oh, baby, you want it, get for me, yeah. Let me take you there. Come on, get with it right now. Anything that you want, baby. I got it. Cause I'm a pimp, baby. Cause I'm a pimp, baby. Whoa.
Time to eat. Time to eat.
You said this song is about approaching a woman. I think I said like, I forget where I read it at, but it says like only 25%, I think it's like from some kids now, have never asked a woman out on a person out on a date.
Wow.
And you see on social media, they'll be standing right next to a person. Hey, send me this person. Who is this person? find this.
yeah.
Bro, you were standing right there. You were standing right next to the guy. Why did you just have, excuse me, what's your name? Excuse me, what's your name? What happened to being able to walk up to someone? We're in a different time now, so you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Walking up to someone and says, hey, my name is Shannon. How are you doing? What's your name?
I think social media kind of messed up the intimate part of getting to know people.
Yes.
You know, you don't want to do the work. You want the instant gratification.
Yeah.
So I think just pushing a button is easier than me finding out like what she really likes and, you know, just interacting with somebody.
Well,
computers.
I think the thing is, Anthony, also is that when you look at a person and you watch what they post, we feel after we see 15, 20 posts, we kind of know what that person like. We kind of know who that person is.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the deep dive and doing the homework, we just taking a snapshot of what we see. Okay, they post this, they're eating there, they're in this, they're in that. Okay, so that's what that person like to do. Have no idea. That could be a lot of this. Look, social media is not real.
Absolutely. They post the best stuff. They post the best stuff.
Yes.
And the stories, you know, that story probably happened 5 years ago. You know, all you got to do is put a filter on it.
I mean, everybody on social media got me feeling broke. They in the Maldives, they out there in South Africa. They got all these cars. They eating at these nice restaurants. I'm looking at my pocket. I say, man, I must have got a hole in my pocket.
Look, I say all the time, if I see one more broke person outliving me, look, I got to change my life, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But when maybe it was always like this, but we didn't have social media to be able to judge. But when did we become so obsessed with impressing the other person?
You know what? I think it goes way back before we got here. You know, we want to be accepted. I think wanting to be accepted and feeling like you've been broken away from what's truly important, and you know, when you're told that you're not this, you're not that, you're not worthy, then you want to express yourself in a way to make people feel like you got it all.
Right.
And that's not the case. I think you spend more time trying to show off to people that are not even looking.
If you
they ain't really looking at you.
No.
Not really.
If you knew how little people cared about you,
they don't give a
you would care less than what they thought about you.
Absolutely.
But people go out of their way because people actually think people actually care about what they do, what they say. They don't.
And if they do, it's
infantile.
That quick.
Yeah.
Now they on to the next, not giving a dog about that person.
Being from North Carolina, obviously soul food. I mean, North Carolina have real, but you get a meal. If somebody says, okay, Anthony, we're going to cook Sunday dinner.
Yeah.
What you having to prepare?
Shoot, man, Sunday dinner. Okay. Definitely potato salad.
Okay.
With eggs in it.
Okay. Pecans and raisins on it?
Man, come on, Fido. Come here, Fido. Fido gonna get that. You know, I like turkey wing, baked turkey wings.
Okay.
And fried fish.
Catfish? Whiting? Mullet?
Croaker.
Ah, come on.
Perch, whiting.
This man
is
country.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you corn cob in the outhouse country.
Absolutely. You know, I want gravy under the rice and on top of the rice.
I thought this man was gonna say, this man said whiting, this man said croaker, this man said perch.
Yeah. You know, you can get into the red snapper a little later. But you know, man.
You don't want no sea bass, no Dover sole.
I mean, that's fine. That's, you know, you get this
but
over
that
there.
ain't for Sunday dinner.
Not a Sunday. Not when my socks.
You want it fried. You want it to come right up out the grease.
Not when my socks, when them dusty socks are out. I want that. I want that real deal.
So are you? So you're not. So you're a fish type of guy. You don't eat meat. You don't eat meat, red meat.
I haven't had red meat in some years, but I'm about to backslide and get some oxtails when I'm just. It's
but they're doing too much with oxtails right now. They're putting oxtails in tacos. They're putting them in cases. Come on, you can't put oxtail in everything. Ain't meant to have oxtails in it.
Yeah, you can't have oxtail ravioli, man.
Yeah, come on now. They got oxtail and grits. No, come on, no.
That might be good now. Come on. I'm just saying. It's a little weird.
Shrimp and grits.
Yeah.
Fish and grits.
All that.
But you want some oxtails and grits?
I mean, oxtail's so good, you can just eat. I'll put them on white bread and handlebar it. hold that bread and put the knuckle so the bread come through here.
See, I figured that's how you gonna do the fish. They come right up out the grease.
Oh,
You got the white
absolutely.
bread right there. Put it right there.
I just had some down in Maxton. They put the white bread on there, the
Yeah.
little fries, coleslaw. I didn't get the coleslaw. I had the hot sauce.
Yeah.
God dog it.
So that's
Mustard.
you put mustard on your fish?
Right around the side. Come on, Shay.
Nah, I just want hot sauce.
You gotta come on,
No,
try
just
it.
the hot sauce.
Try it,
Just the
man.
hot
I'm
sauce.
telling you.
But I can't. I don't think I had croaker or mullet or whiting since. Nah, see they got bones in it. I don't want that. No, I almost choked on them. I just started eating fish. Probably about 10 years ago.
You
After
know
that
what?
bone got me.
Yeah.
Ate a whole loaf of bread trying to get it out. you gotta eat that bread to get it out.
I had one that got stuck here when I was little, and I didn't eat fish for at least about 10 years.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm back. But the other day, I was at home, eating a little too fast. The bone was right.
Got that bread, didn't you?
Well, I thought I was a golden doodle, boy. I was trying to get it out of there. yeah, I did. I had to, but thank God it didn't, man. Because I was like, man, I'm enjoying fish.
Yeah.
You know, I've been through that, but it's scary.
Right. So you stopped eating red meat. Was there any particular reason that you stopped eating red meat?
I went vegan for 2.5 years.
Okay. How was that?
It was good. You know, at that moment, I was trying to figure out the healthier stuff to eat.
Okay.
Because everything vegan ain't good.
No.
That stuff got more stuff in it than anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're doing like raw and, real stuff, then that's healthy.
Okay.
You know, the Beyond and all that, different burgers. It's okay to transition and have some time, but you can't make that a lifestyle either.
Right.
So I just wanted to clean up a little bit. I said, you can't have liquor and all the meats. So I pick and choose.
Choose one.
Oh, yeah,
man. You can't have-
choose wisely.
You can't choose. You can't have all the bad habits.
I did it, Ma. Yeah, you just have to pick and choose. You can't put everything. You got to have a good balance.
Right. One of your big breaks in the industry came, if I'm not mistaken, you were a backup singer for D'Angelo, correct?
Yeah.
And how did that? Because I think Luther was a backup singer for Roberta Flack, and there have been a lot of people that start out as backups and they all moved to the front. How do you think that helped your career?
You know what, man? That was one of the most exciting and just the deepest learning I've ever done. Like I didn't go to 4-year college, but I felt like that was a university that you couldn't even pay to get in. You had Pino Palladino, you had Roy Hargrove, Jacques Schwarzbach, and Russell Gunn, all these, Dante Winslow. And so for me to learn what true musicianship is, how to control the stage, how the band should play, the dynamics, and all the things I learned, I saw the world through a different lens, and I was able to learn how to lead from learning how to follow. You know what I mean? He was a great leader. He knew music, like deep, like he was an alien.
Right.
Yeah, it was just like Prince and James Brown and cats who just come once in a lifetime, once or twice.
Yeah.
D'Angelo was one of those.
How did this happen? How did it happen that you ended up being a singer in his?
When I was signed to Uptown, I had an album called Ecstasy.
Okay.
They spelled it XTC and I hated it. But it was called Ecstasy. And Kedar Maxenberg was working with him at the time. And so he would come over to Tone and Polk in the studio and play Brown Sugar. And we would play a few songs off of Ecstasy. And so it was almost like a rival. And when my album never came out, he asked, hey, what was that guy that was supposed to have, come out around the time? They said, man, he's not doing it. And the deal fell through and asked if I would do background. And at this moment, I was signed to Soul Life. Sunshine Anderson had heard it all before, and it was all taking over the world. And I begged my label to let me go out. I said, it'll make me a better artist if you please let me go out and sing background. Now, I was intimidated.
Yeah.
Because, my musical ear and stuff is not as intricate as his, isn't it? All the detailed backgrounds and the timing on it. I'm just bread and water, black and white.
Right.
And so I had to learn a lot. I had to really pay attention, but it made me sharper. It just made me a better artist all around.
Why wasn't that hard? Because here you are, you're standalone, and you're wanting to go out and you wanted to be a background singer to someone else. You didn't feel that was insulting?
No, I put my ego aside. I felt like you know, this is a different movement.
Mm-hmm.
You know, to be a part of this is going to be history.
Right.
A different type of history. And to be a part of that, man, I was like, only a fool would turn that down.
Wow. You actually performed one time with him. How does it feel, correct? You go on stage.
Absolutely, every night for over a year. We toured the whole world, Brazil, everywhere. We did a European tour for, 4 months,
right,
2 months, however long we were gone. We were gone a long time.
You still kind of do a rendition of it, right?
Yeah, man, I love that guy, man. I want to make sure his music lives in my house and everybody else's house as long as I can.
This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. Whether you're starting a new routine, making player picks for the first time, trying something new can be hard. But in life and on Prize Pick, it always feels good to be right. With high-pressure playoff matchups every weekend and elite hoops action almost every night, the action never stops, and Prize Picks lets you take control. Find your community on Prize Picks. With new social feeds feature, you can share Prize Picks with friends, copy lineups from winners with a single click. Copy lineups you like, use them as inspiration for your own picks. You can even follow Prize Picks partners like yours truly and tail or fade our picks with just one click. New feature alert, Prize Picks has early payouts. If your lineup gets off to a hot start, you may now have the option to cash out those winnings early before the game even finishes. Prize Picks is simple to play. Just download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. What do you remember about the first time that you met D'Angelo?
I remember him being excited about me, which was kind of, you know, kind of cool.
Right.
Seeing as he was just so amazing, man. And at that moment, Bilal was actually singing background with us as well.
Really?
Yeah, it was me, Bilal, and Karen Bernard who were singing background. That's the first set of background singers.
Damn, D'Angelo had some hitters.
Yeah, man, and you know, just he was excited, and he was just like fans of every texture that we brought to the table.
And you guys remained in touch. You guys were friends. But unfortunately, you missed the last phone call. Did you know he was sick?
No, I didn't know, man. I found out maybe, I found out maybe 2 or 3 weeks before, 2 weeks before his passing. But he had called me like a week prior to that. And I was in the dressing room getting ready. And I heard the phone. I said, I'll get in a minute. And I went. I was like, oh, this is D. Because I put his name under something different.
Yeah.
I put it under D Bully.
Yeah.
And I said, man, that's D. I know that's D'Angelo.
Right.
So I called him back a few times, and he didn't pick up. Yeah.
You think about what he wanted to say. You obviously you didn't know he was sick. You didn't know this would possibly be the last time that you guys would ever talk.
Yeah.
You have that regret of not answering that call.
You know what? It's not because we talk so much, and I just kind of know kind of how it would probably start off. He called me Aunt Jeezy. Aunt Jeezy. And you know, I think his spirit's speaking to me.
Yes.
Yeah. I think I kind of know what he would say. I don't think he would have poured all the heavy stuff on me.
No.
But he would let me know, like, man, I appreciate you, I love you, and, you know.
Right. Where were you when you got the news that he had passed?
I was, we were on the road. Yeah, I think right before the Atlanta show, I had a show in Atlanta. Yeah.
He died of pancreatic cancer. Why is it so important for Black men to get tested early?
Because if you catch something early enough, there's a chance that you can beat it.
Yep.
You know, with proper diet and, you know, and you know, medical attention. I think some stuff we can turn it around.
Yes.
You got a better chance.
Yes. I was caught prostate cancer early.
Wow.
So my father died at 39. He had 2 brothers that didn't make it to 50 of cancer. So I knew based on that, I had a high probability. So I started getting tested at 35.
Wow, that's good.
Went in for a routine. It's like, you know what? You're at the age, we're going to do a colonoscopy. Okay, no, we don't think anything, no symptoms.
Yeah.
PSA level was fine. Come back. My doctor, the urologist, he didn't call me. It was someone else that called. So now all my antennas up.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. He's always called me when everything's okay. Now I'm somebody else is like, this is such and such. I was like, okay. You feel like, Mr. Sharpe, we did fine. We think you're fine right now.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna monitor it. And a couple of months later, I went in, got everything taken care of, and I've been smooth ever since.
That's good, man. You know, I just did a colonoscopy, endoscopy, got all my heart, did all my heart.
Yep. EKG,
EKG,
ultrasound, all internal organs. I did all. Hey,
Yeah.
What these premiums cost?
Yeah.
I've been there. They still in trouble. Hey, I'm getting everything. Hey, I'm getting my money worth.
Yeah. You have to, man. You know, when I speak out about, getting your colonoscopy and all that stuff.
Yeah, getting all that stuff checked out.
So I'm getting my grown man checkups.
Yeah.
And it feels good. You can rest. Because there was a moment when I wasn't going. It's like, I don't trust the doctor. I don't trust them doctors. They're trying to kill me anyway.
Yeah.
But you have to know what you should be working on, if anything.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe you have to change your eating habits, and we hard. It's hard. It's hard because you've eaten a certain way for so long. And I remember my grandmother, her last couple of years, she's like, baby, Granny gonna die anyway. Go get me some fried shrimp.
I know that's right.
And so what? I was like, hey, we sneaky go get a fried. I mean, she was 89 years of age.
Oh man, she had a nice run, man.
A great life.
Yeah, it's a great life.
Also, someone you were very close to, Angie Stone.
Yeah, man.
And she tragically lost her life in an automobile accident. And then you sung at the funeral.
Singing both of them. Yeah. That was pretty hard. And, and they wanted me to go and view her body. And before going to view it, I was just like, I don't want to see her all messed up and mangled up. I just don't want to see that.
Right.
It's hard enough that, she's gone and the way she left.
Right.
And so she's like, no, just come, please. And I went, and she looked amazing. I'd never seen anybody laid to rest looking so peaceful. And she had a smirk on her face like, I told y'all, I'm serious, man, in all Angie Stone fashion.
Right.
So it was just good to be able to be there for her family, man.
What's one of your favorite Angie stories?
So me and Angie were working on the duet that we had, and we were in New York City, down in the Village, and we had let out the studio at 4 a.m. And it was a blizzard.
Yeah.
So we had to all get in the same cab. First, we had to get a cab that wanted to pick our black tails up. And so we end up, slipping and sliding in the snow.
Right.
And that was one of the funniest things. Because, Angie, she almost bust her butt. And we laugh about it,
right.
man. And just being on tour, we did a Silk and Sandpaper tour. So we always would bring that blizzard, the snowstorm in New York City. And, country. We wasn't used to that.
Right. Angie and D'Angelo have, so I mean, think it's got to be tough for him.
Oh man,
he loses mom tragically, now tragic passing of his father, and now he's motherless and fatherless. I can't imagine. I can't even imagine it.
I can't. I wouldn't want my kids to ever have to go through that. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just pray for him. I just make God comfort him in a way, send him the best person that can help mend that.
Did you go to the Drake D'Angelo show in Toronto?
Absolutely. Yeah, I did. Yeah. Actually, I went with Drake to see D'Angelo.
Okay.
Yeah, I was down there working with Drake. And he was like, D'Angelo's in town. I was like, let's go. So we all, got in this big car, Bentley or Rolls, whatever, one of them big cars, taller than me. And we went and we saw the show, man.
Right.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
You're one of these unique artists that you can really cross over. Like you mentioned, you can do rap, you collab, Jadakiss and Drake and some of these others. Is that something that you always strive? Did you always want to be like, you know what? I mean, collabing with other R&B, that's easy. Because we've seen that so much. But to see the crossover appeal, which you have.
I always knew that I loved music and I understood it. If I heard it, if it's a rap song, I know how to be Anthony Hamilton on it.
Okay.
The country songs I've done with Josh Turner and John Rich from Big and Rich. I'm a country boy. I know it.
Right.
Rock, Carlos Santana. I know what it means, and I know what it should feel like, and I love it.
Right.
So, it's an extension of who I am. I never feel like I'm out of my character.
Right.
So it's fun.
Would you do a country album?
Absolutely. I have so many country songs, and I'm actually working on one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I think it's so impressive because not a whole lot of people are willing to take that risk. That you be one genre and I know you for this, and that I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone and do that. I tilt my hat off to Beyonce.
Absolutely.
Because she's at the top of she's here. She's a pantheon.
Yeah.
And she say, you know what? I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. You have to be brave in today's society because it's people that want to control your destiny and your happiness and dictate who you should be for them. When it's like, no, I know who I want to be, and I know all the many me's I want to be. So you just have to go for it.
When you was at, I think Drake calls his house the embassy. You go there and you're recording.
Yeah.
Do you ever get an awe when you meet people? You met a lot of famous people. You had a conversation. You was at the White House and you met President Obama and you met Mr. Mandela and you met all these. Do you ever get an awe? Do you ever like, man, I'm just a country boy from North Carolina and here I am. I'm him.
Yeah. I remember the first time going to Prince's house was like, whoa, this is.
In Janas's, huh? In Minneapolis?
I went to the
Janas's house.
I went to the what's the name of the studio?
Paisley Park.
Paisley Park. I went to Paisley Park.
Okay.
But his house is in LA.
Okay.
So after the award shows, he has these big jam sessions. So you had Stevie Wonder on keys, Questlove on drums, like everybody.
Wow.
There after these shows, and he wants me to sing, but I'm trying to party. So I'm trying to get him a little drink and go down here in the hot. He would always fire me, send somebody to fire me to make me come and sing. I remember one time I was singing the Lord's Prayer. He was like, Anthony, he must have got in some trouble or something. He was a funny cat, man. We would sit and watch some YouTube, me, him, and Shelby J, who was one of the last singers to sing with Prince, but another country, just a Southern girl.
Is it true that he wouldn't let people eat meat, drink, smoke at his sessions?
So D'Angelo we were supposed to go meet Prince years ago with D'Angelo. And we were all excited, but when he said all that, the drinking and the smoking and all that, D was like, man, forget that. But it wasn't out of no disrespect. It was just like, I don't want to be uncomfortable, and I don't want to make y'all uncomfortable. But Prince turned it around though.
Right.
Eventually, we were able. He had food, he had drinks, and I think he started to change.
Right.
I think when you start to grow and realize, like, hey, my path is my path, and yours is yours, so we can all be here at the same time and have a good time.
What was it like meeting Mr. Mandela? We know his story, 20 plus years in Robbins Island, what he fought for, having to work and the rock quarries, being beaten, and still he forgave his oppressors.
You know what? I was supposed to have met him, and he had taken sick. So as I was flying out, basically they were taking him to the house that he was born in. So unfortunately, I didn't get to meet him, but I met his family, the rest of all his kids and family. I sat in his house on his couch, and I was like, this is amazing. The spirit of who he was.
Yes.
It was permeating throughout that house. It was very strong.
Do you ever get nervous around famous people?
I think it's harder for me to sing at award shows.
Really?
Yeah, for some reason I feel like it's so much judgment.
They judging you.
They judging me, and I don't get a chance to. You don't get a chance to warm it up.
Right.
So in my shows, I can coast, warm it up, and get to where my sweet spot.
Yeah.
You got to be able to be sweet on go.
Off the muscle.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the challenges that took the longest.
Right.
Yeah.
You got an opportunity to perform in front of President Obama and Michelle Obama.
Oh, absolutely. A few times I've been to the White House. He invited me to his birthday party as well after that. That was pretty surreal too.
Yeah.
Yeah. They take your phone,
Yeah.
so you ain't in there taking
Yeah, ain't no
pictures
big
and all that. So he was able to walk around and just be.
And have a good time.
Absolutely, he came and talked to me, and I took my son, one of my sons, and he came and spoke to us for at least a good 10 minutes.
Wow.
Just down to earth, man.
Yeah.
And I met Michelle a few different times.
Getting to your writing, is it only natural? Can you be a great artist without being a great writer?
Absolutely. I think a hit record can change anybody's life, whether you wrote it or anybody else. I think the music makes way for the artist to be either great or just mediocre or good. You
wrote the write on Donnell Jones, You Know What's Up.
Yeah, I co-wrote that, yeah.
So I'm always fascinated is that when you write a song, do you have anybody particular in mind when you like if you just write a song, do you have somebody particular in mind that you want to give this piece to?
Absolutely. A lot of times you do. A lot of times just like, this sounds like R. Kelly, this sounds like Beyonce, this sounds like her or Jasmine Sullivan. You hear that person's voice because the music represents a certain sound.
Okay.
And but for the Donnell Jones, we actually went in to write for him.
Okay.
So these guys are the same writers that wrote for Jaheim and a lot. So they had a really nice sound. But I didn't know that song was going to be a success.
Right. So when you go, let's just say for the sake of argument, I'm an R&B singer, and I call people in. I was like, look, I want you guys to help me write something for my album.
Yeah.
So we invite 5, 6, 7 people in, and you guys sit around, and do you just go, or do they give you a kind of a direction to go in?
I think you start throwing out ideas.
Okay.
And sometimes that's challenging because, their ideas can kind of, make you lose your train of thought.
Okay.
And sometimes you get in the studio with people who are greedy there because they know back in the day, if you wrote more words, you get more percentage.
Okay.
And so those are the writers you want to stay away from. But I think, you throw ideas out, whatever's the strongest tends to stick out. Right. I remember being in writing Why for Jadakiss. I think it was Pharrell and a whole bunch of people were in the studio, a lot of producers and writers. And it was me that went in and started saying, all that I've been given, it's pain that I've been living. And everybody had been trying to get that hook.
Right.
And it wasn't until I did that it's like, that's the strongest thing we've heard.
Right.
And it's different. So it just takes that one line that, like, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
Right.
When you hear a line like that, it's like, okay, we got to pay more attention to this writer.
Right.
Because they got it, So it depends on the session, the sound, the music, and the group of people you're with.
So you said it, the old days, the more lines you wrote, the more you got paid. Is it still like that currently?
I think now people are more, it's more of a, hey, let's split it down the middle.
Okay.
Because the paperwork is a headache.
Yeah.
I wrote 0.5%. Yeah, man. Let's just split it 3 ways if there's 3 of us. And I think a lot of times it's more of a barter system now.
You wrote and sung on Tupac's Thug's Mansion.
Yeah.
When you hear that, so I mean, how did you? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't picture you in Pop.
Man, I'm a thug. I'm a thug out here in these streets. Nah. Man, Tupac was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
He had a different delivery, man. And when I got the call to be a part of that, I jumped on it right away. And just started writing. Ain't no place I'd rather be. Only place that's right for me. Iced out, chromed out paradise in the sky. I was like, what would he want me to say, and how would the heaven that he's speaking about, what would it look like? And so I just had to go from Pac's, perspective, point of view, or his idea.
The idea. And that's what you came. So you have, like, when you say when you're writing, I kind of have an idea of who this person is and kind of the direction that they like to go.
Yeah.
So, and you says a lot of time you have to be careful because it'll suppress your natural ability to write because you get so caught up in trying to write something specifically for them.
A lot of times you do that and you miss the mark. Sometimes you think oh, I'm gonna go in and write a song like what he's already used to, something in that vein. But no, they called you in.
Called you for a reason.
For a reason, for you to give them something a little different.
Yeah.
To get them out of their, out of their box.
Do you like for them to say, look, you right. Don't worry, and we're gonna take what we take, but you just write. Don't worry about that. You're writing this for me. This about whatever. I want you to be. I brought you in here because you're Anthony Hamilton, and you have an ear, you have an eye. I just want you to do that. Yeah,
I like when you get that freedom, but after you do it a certain amount of times, and you have some success under your belt, you kind of gonna go in there and do it how you do it.
Anyway.
Now I'm gonna do the Anthony Hamilton every time.
Right.
So, and if they don't need that much, then I'll dial it back.
Right.
But from the gate, I'm gonna give them what I think.
And the Tupac song, did you feel pressure?
I think I was so excited that it outshined the pressure. You know what I mean? Like, this is Tupac, I gotta get this. You better not fail this one. Don't mess this up, man. Yeah.
Man, I wouldn't, and did like research, you like, man, that's Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Do you get surprised? Do people get surprised when they know that certain songs that you like, man, I ain't know you wrote that?
Yeah, a lot of times. Certain songs, yeah. Especially the Donnell Jones, people didn't know that I had a hand in that.
You got to win your Grammy with Al Green. And Al Green, hey,
Man.
if you grow up in the South,
Come on, man. That's one of the most exciting times in my career.
really?
Absolutely. To work with Al Green.
Yeah.
So I was in the studio with Al. So they said, if he say the certain word, a code word, that means he's ready to go.
Right.
I mean, he ain't feeling you. So I didn't ask for no pictures. I didn't do none of that. So we're in the studio. He come in, hey, how you doing there? Al? And so it's time to sing. And, Al's on the mic here, and I'm on the mic over here. And I'm like, I'm about to lose it. Not only am I excited for myself, but my mom and my aunts, now they think I'm somebody.
Right.
Earlier in my career, they was like, cut out all that racket, cut out all that noise. But the moment I said, I'm singing with Al Green, I'm doing a song with Al Green. Oh, baby, I knew he was gonna make it. I was already, I had already been singing.
Yeah.
But this was big for my whole family.
Right.
Yeah.
Because in the South, Al is it. Everybody, my mom,
Absolutely.
my aunts, my grandmother knew who Al Green was.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
Yeah.
put that Al Green on.
Absolutely. Spending my day. You know what I mean? So, I still get chills. I want my picture now, though, Al Green. Mr. Al Green, Reverend Al, wherever you are out there, I want my picture now.
I'm looking at some of the collabs that you've been with: The Roots, Babyface, Nas, Rick Ross, Marsha Ambrosius, Bootsy, E40, Jennifer Hudson, Jill Scott, Jeezy, Chris Brown, Meek Mill, Eve, Jadakiss.
Wow.
Bro, that's a very eclectic group. There are some similarities, but there are some vast differences.
Wow. Yeah.
Is that when you got into this business, is that kind of the direction that you wanted to, like, not just be in one box, you wanted to be in a lot of different boxes?
I just wanted to work with all the people who I thought were great. I wanted to work with, people who were moving the needle.
Yeah.
And so being able to do that, man, it's been an honor and a blessing.
Right.
So, yeah, because you don't know. Once you get into business, you think you have an idea of what's going on, but you really don't know how things are going to go. So,
do you ever get impressed because you like when you sit down and really?
I'm impressed to be right here on the Club Shay.
I appreciate that. This is gonna do really well.
Man.
They like when we have conversations.
Yeah.
You tell them the backdrop of the story of the song, and then you actually sing the song. But like when you hear somebody say, like, man, because sometimes you just take for granted until you hear them and they're singing and they're not on an album, but they're actually singing and you can hear it. Like when you hear Fantasia, people be playing. Man.
She's nothing. She cold.
Boy, she ain't nothing to play with.
Don't come behind if you don't know what you're doing.
Jasmine Sullivan. You talking about people that I'm talking about they can sing. Not no sing, they can sing.
Man, I've been watching Jasmine do that since she was 11, 12 years old in Philly. I would go down to Philly to hang out. And me and Music Soul Child, all of us would be at a place called the 5 Spot.
Okay.
That the Roots had a jam session. Mm-hmm. So she had to come in with her parents because she was underage.
Right.
Killing it exactly how she's doing it now. I was like, whoever she is, I never forgot her. I was like, I've been looking for her.
Yeah.
So when she finally came out, I was like, that's her. I knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's something.
So let me ask you this: like when you like Jasmine Sullivan, Jill Scott, Fantasia, you tour a little bit right now with Fantasia. When you go in, so what's your mindset when you go in and you get ready to do a song with, say, a Jill Scott, or you getting ready to do a song with a Jasmine Sullivan? What is Anthony Hamilton's mindset?
I want him to like it. I want him to love it so much. I just want to, I don't know, I want to find the perfect song. I want them to be able to express themselves and like the idea or the direction that I'm going.
Right.
Or I want to love the idea that they have for me, because I want to be able to do my best.
Right.
So I want to be able to give them what they expect of me, but it super exceeded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be a situation like, who is this? Stephanie Mills and Teddy P.
Come on, man.
Rick James and what's our girl name? What's
Tina Marie.
Tina Marie.
Yeah.
The fire and desire. You want that kind of passion.
Absolutely.
When Stephanie Mills is singing and she's looking up at Teddy P.
I love that. That's one of my favorite clips. Yeah.
That's kind of the collab. That's kind of the connection that you want to have.
Yeah, you want the synergy, man. You want the energy to make sense. You want people to feel the energy that you're creating from, because that's ultimately what's going to sell the record.
Right.
Until you get it out live,
right,
you got to have that energy in there. You want to be able to have that kinship.
Give me your dream collab.
Man. Wow. Definitely, me and D had talked about getting in the studio. D'Angelo was definitely one. But Lauryn Hill, I think.
Okay.
To get in with Lauryn Hill, man.
She might be late, though.
I mean, I'll wait on her.
It might be,
I mean, I'm going to wait on her.
Just go
she
ahead.
She is Lauryn Hill.
Go ahead.
I'll take a nap. I'll wake up.
Schedule it for Monday.
Yeah.
But know you're going to see on Thursday, Friday.
Absolutely. I'm going to be right in there waiting on her. Same outfit, because I picked it out for her.
You have unreleased songs with John Legend, Ty Dolla, and Jacquees.
Yes. Yeah.
You ready for them to come out? What's up?
I think the John Legend definitely it's a big record, man.
You and Legend on one?
Yeah, man. It's a song. Actually, he wrote it, and it was a song that he sent me a few songs, and that one stood out to me. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait for the world to hear that one. The song with Jacquees is pretty dope too.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ty is just he's a maniac with the pen.
Do people ever call you and say, "Nah, I'm good"? Or but you more pleasant than that? You're like, yeah, you know what? I'm busy. I gotta look. You know what? Let me check my refrigerator light. I get back with you.
You know what? I have, and one that I really regret not really making time for. It wasn't the fact that I didn't like what they were doing, but I was just touring so hard. Mm-hmm. Pitbull.
Really?
God almighty. I ain't on tour right now, Pitbull. Give me one more chance. Give me one more chance. So yeah, I just love what he's done, man. And at that moment, it was early in his career, and I was moving around a lot. But that's one of the ones I just keep kicking myself about.
You did I think a video. You did a song with the baby Charlotte.
Yeah.
Homeboys.
Yeah.
So what's it like? I mean, because there's something about a homeboy. There's something about someone from North Carolina.
Absolutely.
He's from North Carolina. You're from right here in North Carolina. So what was that endeavor like?
You know what, man? Working with the baby, he was on fire. I mean, he came out, and I heard about his name, but when he came out and he hit, he was on fire. So I was like, okay, I know he's gonna have a lot of energy.
Yes.
He's got that baby energy. But I knew we was gonna speak a similar lingo. When I was in the studio, when it was after the Grammys, we went into the studio. I sang on a song with him, and we went in the studio after that, and we wrote Blank. And I started saying a word that only North Carolina people would say. She gonna make me blank. You're gonna have me pulling out a pistol. And certain words like, well, you're gonna make me blank.
Okay.
He know what that is.
Right.
You're gonna make me go
crazy.
I'm gonna act a donkey. Mm-hmm. Or if you shell is hell.
Oh yeah.
So these lingo, we start talking about just being in Charlotte and just a certain conversation that we have and certain lingo that we have. So we just bonded on that.
Right.
Being North Carolina, and I think that opened the door for him to just trust me.
You mentioned that you and Jodeci are related. When did you realize that you guys were related? After you guys had made it, or you knew each other like growing up? When you had family functions, they came and you were there. You're like, oh, we related?
I think, a few times my family tried to tell me like, you skin them through the Truesdales. I was like, oh, okay, cool. But I didn't, I ain't paying no attention.
Right.
But then as time going, I started looking at them. I said, well, they kind of look like my people.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until KC said, well, we cousins. Mm-hmm. Truesdale. And I was like, well, maybe
there's some truth to it.
Yeah. And so I started asking around and it's like, yeah, that's your family.
You ended up opening for them.
Yep. The first tour I ever been on was the tour with Jodeci, the Freaking You tour.
Right.
And you talking about, whew, I thought I wanted to be in the music business. I thought I wanted to be around the girls, but the amount of women that will come to those shows and the after parties and
You're like, yeah, I picked the right profession.
Yeah, but I was a little nervous. I was like, boy, this is a little more than what I.
Yeah, what you envisioned.
Oh, it was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, they were able to just get there. Back then, I think people had access to be in your space.
Yes.
A lot more.
Yes.
Than they do now. And I was like, I'm not ready. I wasn't ready. Yeah, I had to.
So what was, we got family, we tour and I got to open up. I mean, you say that's your first tour. You don't want to mess up, even though, we might be we're related, but I still want to do right by them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And even still now, we've shared some of the same stages because KC was like, Anthony, my cousin, but I'm going to have to. So we all joke about it.
Right.
One of the guys in the tones is our cousin as well, the guy in the middle, Jay Vito.
Okay.
So it's always a friendly competition, a family competition, because he's a bad boy, and I learned a lot from him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you want to make them proud and you want to represent them, and it's fun too.
But you know what the thing is that you're trying to make a name for yourself. You want to represent them, but you don't always want to be the opening act. You want to be the closer. You want to pull the curtain, shut the curtain.
Absolutely. I can shut the curtain now. I can shut the curtains now. I made a name for myself when it comes to hitting the stage. I perform really hard. I give a lot.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to come behind me if you don't have the same passion. You can't measure up. It's going to be a problem.
Who would you like to go on tour with?
Wow.
It's a tour. It's three of y'all.
Oh.
It's three.
Shoot, I think that one of those tours I've done.
Really?
Maxwell and Joe.
Oh, Maxwell. Man. Anthony, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I think I done saw Maxwell like 8 times in concert.
Yeah, and incredible every time.
He is unbelievable.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to figure out how he still move like that.
I'm trying to see.
He got bionic knees.
I'm about to say them knees. he didn't get them knees from Temu.
Nah.
Them not no Temu knees. Incredible, man. And Joe is absolutely flawless. His vocals is always on point. Another great tour, Fantasia and I, we do really well.
Yes.
Wow.
Fantasia, you next.
Yeah, man. Oh, man, another tour. It's so many out there, man. I like to do her, and
ooh, yeah.
It's a young guy coming up. His name is EJ.
Okay.
The Chosen Voice. He's a young, he sounds like not Johnny Guitar Watson, but Johnny Taylor.
Okay.
This young guy, man, look him up, man. He's incredible.
Right.
Oh.
You know who I would like to see you do a song with?
Who?
Michelle Ndegeocello.
Love her. And I was trying to work with her too. And she was ready. And I don't know what happened. I think my manager got me busy and, but I love you too, Michelle.
Yeah.
Ndeglia. I had to learn how to say that.
Ndegeocello.
Yeah. See, you fancy. You got all that fancy education.
But I've seen her probably
she's a
8-10 times. And from Colorado to LA to Atlanta, the Variety Playhouse, I saw a little small intimate thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like when I like something, I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Yeah, that's good.
And I love that soul. I done got old now. I can't be in all that noise in my ear. They bouncing around. Nah, that ain't me. I just want to sit down.
Yeah, and enjoy yourself.
Have a good old time.
Yeah.
Go to Atlanta, go to Chastain Park.
Oh man, that's a beautiful.
Ain't that interesting?
Yeah, man. You know, another spot that's good too. It's in L.A. What's the one that's outside? We sit.
Oh,
the bowl. The bowl.
Yeah. The Hollywood Bowl.
Hollywood Bowl. That's a nice.
Yes.
Oh man.
I
Nice.
saw Maxwell there. Saw John Legend there.
Oh yeah. I've seen a little bit of John there. I think I was there for a minute. It was some kind of function going on. But I saw Chance the Rapper there. That was incredible.
Really?
Oh, he's incredible too.
Man, I'm gonna check that out. You mentioned you were like in transition from like 93 to 03, and then you signed with So Death. You signed with Jermaine Dupri, who had a part of who's up on the Arista, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yeah.
So what was that? So how did Jermaine stumble upon you?
His father heard me singing at a Grammy brunch.
Really?
Yeah, and this is when I didn't have a deal or anything, and I was just like. Had been working with Mark Batson, who allowed me to come, who produced Charlene and Can't Let Go. He produced Coming From Where I'm From. But he would let me come down and just sing it right for free because he was just a fan of my voice. Right. And that's how these songs came about. So the Grammy brunch, they invited me to sing. And before I went on stage, I'm sitting in the back and Kamora Lee Simmons was staring at me. And I was like, okay, this feels weird. And I didn't even know who Michael Malden was. Isaac Hayes introduced me on stage. I sang Coming From Where I'm From like it was the last song I ever had a chance to sing because at this moment I was ready to give up again. Right. The moment I got off stage, Michael Malden came and said, hey, I have somebody I think you should talk to. My son. I said, okay, my son is Jermaine Dupri. I said, oh, wow. And he said, we just had a conversation about this type of singing and this type of music. Do you mind having, if I hook y'all up or whatever? I said, absolutely not. But mind you, I had met Jermaine Dupri back in the day where he was running around and taking crisscross around. Right, yeah. And I wanted his attention because I wanted him to know, like, I want to sing. Right. But he was busy. He wasn't rude, but he was just busy. I was like, I have never signed with him. I told him this. Right. I said, I ain't never signed with him. I was just in my feeling. God said, if you want to make God laugh, make plans. Right. And, one of the best collaborators. We're still great friends right now. Wow. Yeah.
Sampling. You okay with letting the young artists jump on some of yours?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I think it's,
You ever tell them no? You ever told anybody no?
No, I don't think I had to. I think they come to me with the right stuff. If you come to me talking about killing, shooting, I kill you. Kill you twice. I may not want my music on that.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But or anything that's being disrespectful to any walk of life. But for the most part, I think they do me well. Right. Yeah.
Who are some of the young R&B artists that you like? That you know what? I can rock with this.
I love her. I like Giveon. I like Friday. What's his name? Lucky Day.
Okay.
I think he's a bad boy. He's a great writer. Wow. Who else I like? There's a few really good ones. October London came out right. He came out the Marvin Gaye.
Yeah. That's Snoop's guy, isn't it?
Yeah, Snoop's guy. Yeah. Who else I'm really liking right now? Leon. I like Leon Thomas. I like what he's doing. There's a few out there that's really, really good. Yeah. Yeah. BJ Chicago Kid, that's my boy. Oh man, he's dope. He's a dope brother.
When you're driving around, what do you listen to? When Anthony is in his car and he's driving around, what are you listening to?
Man, you know what? I make these playlists with different artists on it. I might listen to Gunna.
Okay.
Then I go to Tupac, and then I may go to Al Green. Right. So it just depends on what mood I'm in. I do like to have an open playlist.
Right.
Because, I want to be able to have these different emotions and it be all right.
Right.
And there ain't no better place than in your car.
You be singing?
I'll be singing the heck out of it. Hell, I might even sing Charlene if it come on at the right time.
Really?
I might give it to you. At the red light.
Have you ever been on like a taxi or Uber and your song come on?
Absolutely.
Hey, and then look in the mirror
in
like,
New York.
That's your part right there.
Yeah. I just start singing, and they don't know. Sometimes I tell them, sometimes I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
But if you start singing, it's like, man, you sound good.
Yeah. You sound good. I said, yes. That's absolutely, actually my song.
Right.
Yeah.
Streaming. What are your thoughts on streaming? Because I get different people say different things. Some people say, you make good money. Some people say, oh, you trying to kill it?
They trying to kill us. I mean, it's just robbing. You're robbing you, man. You have to spend so many times to get anything worth taking home, man.
Right.
Yeah. They really did us in with that one. And I'm shocked and disappointed that we didn't stand up and speak out. Yeah, like the actors and actresses did. I think it got too far gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably not going. Because I don't know if we're ever going to be able to, you're going to ever be able to sell the hard copies like you once did. No. I don't think. Excuse me, the Tower records are gone. Now all you have is little specialty mom and pop shop. They still sell vinyls.
Yeah.
But what used to be a thing. And we go
and listen to it in the headphones.
Yes,
come on, man. Yeah. I miss that.
Yes.
Virgin Records and Tower and
Yes.
Those were the good days. Now it's just
And you get the 8-track, you get to record. Everybody had to be quiet because you could hear it in the background.
Yeah.
You be on the tape with the 8-track.
Absolutely.
Those were the times, man.
The great times. That's what made me want to be a part of the music business. Now it's just you make your living and you make your fan base happy and enjoy yourself. But in terms of the music, how it feels, it's pretty sterile, pretty disconnected, if you ask me.
You were a struggling artist. You go to New York. You got less than $70 in your pocket.
Yeah.
What made you so convinced that you were going to make it?
Because I not making it wasn't an option. No, I had to because I had been living it and breathing it, and it was in my blood too deep. Like that's who I am. It's like me dying.
Did you ever want to quit?
A few times, but not enough to really do it.
Right. Who could you call it when you were having those moments where things weren't going your way and there were times that you felt like giving up? Who was someone that you could call and they say, Anthony, it's just right around the corner?
My best friend Chop, who used to drive me from Charlotte to New York on numerous times.
Drive you?
Yeah, we met in barber school. So I'm a barber, went to school to cut hair and do men and women's hair. Yeah, he used to drive me. He had a white BMW back then, and we'd get in there and we'd drive all the way up to New York, singing, playing Jodeci.
Your best friend.
Yeah. And
everybody can drive you that.
Yeah, and Eddie Kane, my friend Ramon Montgomery, Eddie Kane. Yeah.
Man.
Those two, they saw the gift.
Hold on. This might be internet because, you can't believe everything on the internet. You can't believe everything you read.
And my Aunt Joanne too.
Nick Cannon bought you a car, your first car?
Yeah, man. Yeah, Nick Cannon did. Yeah.
How you meet Nick?
On a video set. He did a song called Can I Live? Paying respect to his mom for not aborting him. Mm-hmm. And so it's a song called Can I Live? So they wanted me to be, I did the song, but they wanted me in the video. The night of the video, I was supposed to have flown out on a red eye. And so, it's going to be really quick. We're going to get you in and get you out. I was there for hours and, didn't complain. Ended up getting wet. There was a scene I wasn't really supposed to be in the water. I was wet, never complained. And he kept saying, he's like, man, he's just being so grateful and gracious. I want to do something special for him. And so I have been eyeing this old station wagon, gold. And it's like, he loves that car. And don't you know Nick wrote that man a check that night for that car? That was my first car ever owning. Nick bought my first car before I could buy it.
A station wagon, huh?
Yeah, 1971. Same year I was born.
Damn.
It's a
had the wood paneling on it and everything.
No, not this one, but I do like the wood. I did want the wood panel. I wanted the truck, the Wagoneer. But it's a station wagon, 71, gold, and it's beautiful. I had it repainted.
You still got it?
Oh, absolutely. It's beautiful.
You still got it? Really?
Oh, it's beautiful.
You ain't gonna never let it go, huh?
I ain't gonna let that one go. Nah. My
Because
kid-
you'd had a lot of cars since then, but you
Yeah.
go keep that one.
Yeah, I ain't had too many. I haven't had. My first car that I bought was a Dodge Durango. And then after that, I got an Infiniti, a used one. Then I finally got the big boy now,
Yeah.
the 2025. But yeah, not a lot of cars. You know, my ex-wife had a few,
Right.
but nah,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard for you to have anything nice. You got 6 kids. I mean,
you know.
you got a little bus. You got a sprinter van. Or
See
something.
what happened when you come to Club Shay Shay?
Yeah, with 6 boys.
Man, look, yeah, that's why I sing. Y'all ain't. You available? Hell yeah, I'm available. And tomorrow too.
Oh man. Well, obviously, you've been in the music game for 2 decades. Made good money. What is the one thing that you learned about money?
Wow. The more you make, the more somebody need it. Well, you know, money is one of those things like it's great to have, but if you don't know how to maneuver with it, then it's almost like not having it.
Right.
If you don't know how to invest it the right way, then it's sitting there and it's not really doing a lot
It's
for you.
not working for you like
It's not
it's
working
supposed
for you like it's supposed to. And, you know, I'm looking at these people like, man, how is it that they have so much wealth? The right deals, the right investments, very important.
to. Yeah.
I mean, you know.
What do you think your best purchase? What's the best purchase that you had?
Oh, my home. My home. Yeah, my first house. Under $1 million. You know, my financial advisor at the time was a black sister. Like, you don't need no house, under $1 million, and whoop the woo and all that.
You
And
kept.
I'm still in it. Still in it. I'm about to sell it though, boy. I got some equity. Sell it, celebrate. I'm about to sell the hell out of it.
Right.
Excuse my French. Yeah, I think that was a very smart move.
Yes.
And
Always got to have a place to call home.
man, that takes a lot of the stress away, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One place. You don't need 15 places.
No. I tried that, having a place in LA, and
Yeah.
it's just
much of
it's just too much. It's just too much. It's like, stop.
Did you see a single Kevin McCall like EBT?
Wow, that was heartbreaking, man. Such a great writer, and he had a promising future.
Yes.
You know, I just think sometimes my personal stuff get in the way of you know, our growth, and relationships are important. You know, you gotta cherish those relationships.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like you said. I mean, when you make so much, it's not how much. And I tell people, it's not how much you make; it's how much you keep.
Absolutely.
There've been a lot of people that's made a lot of money, but didn't keep any of it. So what have you actually done? What have you actually accomplished?
Man, yeah, I'm afraid of that. I don't want to be poor no more. In no way, no form. Poor spirited, or you know, just want to be better.
You're an American Gangster. You get to meet Denzel?
What? I met Denzel at the 75th anniversary of the Apollo,
Okay.
and don't you know he remembered that?
Really?
He asked me on the set of
American
Gangster. I bet you don't know the first time we met. I bet you don't know it. I said, yes, I do. He said, where was it? I said, the 75th anniversary at the Apollo. That's right. Did that. It's good to have you here. Such a class act.
How is it? I mean, we get an opportunity. We've never been on set with him. All we see is the finished product.
Yeah.
But to be there and to watch him jump in character, I hear he's very serious about it. He takes his profession to the up team.
Absolutely. And, you know, people are there excited and wanted pictures. He said, no, we're not here for no pictures. We're not here for pictures. We're here to make this amazing movie. We're here to be great and all that. Classy, though, but you don't feel offended.
Right.
And he goes and he nails it.
What do you think it is that makes him special? Because we've seen him do Malcolm X, and he looks like Malcolm X. We've seen him do Hurricane. We've seen him do American Gangster. We've seen him in Spike Lee's movie Inside Man, and we've seen him Devil in Blue Dress, and we've seen him in so many things.
Yeah, Book of Eli.
Yeah. Oh man, what is it that makes him special?
He keeps a little piece of Denzel in it. Nobody else can be that. I think that's his special sauce. That Denzel, the swag, you know, even when he's what's the gangster movies? Equalizer.
Yeah.
Oh, I caught on to those.
Robert McCall.
Oh my God, I didn't know they were so good.
Yeah. Well, I remember the TV show that used to come on.
Wow. I had no idea, but there's always a swag. There's always a personality that only he possessed. And he knows how to become the character when you forget he's Denzel.
Man.
I was so mad at him in Training Day.
Did he play that thing or what?
I just didn't like him. I was mad. I was like, man, God, he's such an evil man. But he was so great.
Jay, I'm gonna get that money.
How do you transform yourself into this character that deep, man?
And he what he's able to do is he'll make you believe that he's that.
Yes.
I mean, when you watch him in Malcolm X, you couldn't tell me that wasn't Malcolm X. They did a great job with Malcolm with makeup, but the way he spoke,
bodied it. Incredible.
He's incredible. You also on the set of Empire with Terrence Howard.
Yeah. Terrence is a buddy of mine. Terrence likes music too. He plays guitar.
Yeah, because
good.
what is that? When he was singing, what's the name of that song when he was in Memphis?
Yeah.
When you singing, what's the name of that movie? Hustle and Flow.
Yeah.
I mean,
he loves music. He's a music head, man, and he's a character. Every now and again, every couple of years, he called me. He'll find my number and call me. It's been a couple of years. Terrence, where you at? Where you at, Ted? But he normally keeps in contact, man.
You was on the Chappelle show?
Yeah.
You know what? I think, look, you can have a lot of guys, but the way he's able to tell a story, he's at the top of the food chain right now.
He is the top. He is absolutely. He's such a technician when it comes to taking comedy and making it more than just comedy.
Yes. Because you take real life events, you take your events and you make them funny.
He's so
clever. And the way he can weave.
Incredible. He's the GOAT.
He absolutely
Chris
is.
Rock is another one who's incredible.
Oh yeah, I love Rock.
I saw both of them at the Radio City Music Hall. And
they were at the Hollywood Bowl a couple years ago also.
Oh, that's a really great, if you can see those. Kevin Hart, I was able to, go check out a show and hang out backstage with him.
Right.
Incredible.
Oprah. You're on the show called They Call Me Dad? You were on Oprah's show.
Oh, I did. Absolutely. I almost forgot that. Yeah, me and my younger three.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was big.
So what's the age range? So you got the older three, how old are the oldest?
My oldest has turned 37.
What?
Yeah, I'm 37 too. I don't know.
So you got an early start. What? Early.
Which clock are you counting? So look, I was very young. I was probably 16.
Yeah, you were singing then, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were singing, okay.
She was older than me. I think I need to bring her up on charges. How far can you go back?
Not that far.
You better watch yourself. But no, it was my high school sweetheart.
Right.
So 37, 34, and 28.
Okay.
And then my ex-wife had my twins about to be 15.
Okay.
In a couple days, and my baby boy is 13.
All of them with you?
Yeah, but 4 of them are in Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Anthony Jr., he lives in Charlotte.
Okay.
But in his own home.
Right.
But my younger 3 are with me, like 75, 80% of the time when I'm home. That's
you drive, you carpool dad, you do all that, huh?
Every morning. Yep. Except for this morning, I had to come here and do the club.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So when like you said that when you're on the road, your ex will take them.
Yeah, they go there.
Right.
And sometimes she takes my little dog.
Really?
Yeah. What a nice lady.
Having 6 boys, that's a huge responsibility. Because you said, and I see this a lot, is that when the father is not around, you try to make sure you're more around because you try to get away. You know what it was like not to have a dad, and you don't want your kids to feel like that.
Absolutely. I work really hard to make sure that they know I'm present. Like I go to school meetings. I I try to help with homework, but my brain,
Man,
my brain different.
I got tutors.
Yeah. So
Cause they gonna fail.
my bass player, his daughter, been tutoring my boys for years. So I make sure you got everything that you need.
Right.
But I just want them to know like it matters. Like I'm just not gonna shove money in your hand and say
That's gonna make it okay.
No, that's not gonna make it okay.
Right.
Because they're gonna resent me later on when money can't, offer them
Can't
things.
fix it.
Yeah, can't fix it.
Some things money can fix, but there are gonna
Sometimes they can't.
There are gonna be some things that money can't fix.
Exactly. Yeah.
You were married. You mentioned you were married. What? 15 years.
10 together.
10.
13, 14.
Yeah. How hard is it to end a marriage when kids are involved? Because I'm not so sure kids really understand. They're just like, okay, mom and dad together, and then now mom and dad not together.
That's one of the things that make you want to fight a little harder because you don't want to
break that up.
You want them to have that perfect family. I think we all dream of having a perfect family, mom and dad in the house. But you get to a point where it's like, do I want them just in the house around something that's not as healthy as it should be?
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, it is. But
it's hard when you like stand together just for the kids. Because while we want to do the right thing, but we're miserable. I mean, how long are you going to be miserable?
I don't want them.
I'm not going to say that you were miserable. I'm just saying.
No, I get it. I don't want them to think it's okay to accept anything that's not, up to what you deserve.
Right.
Yeah. The quality of life, man, it starts with the relationships you allow yourself to be in as well.
Would you get married again?
Absolutely. Yeah.
You gonna have more kids? That wasn't so quick with that.
You know what? It depends. I know. I'm praying. I'm like, Lord, what is going on?
You trying to hold on? That means you be going to high school graduation at 71. They like
you shouldn't do that.
They say, "Little Marcus, your grandfather."
But I have on sneakers.
That ain't my grandfather. That's my daddy. Fool.
I wear some sneakers. I'll be wearing.
You wear some Air Jordan.
I'll be wearing some Skechers. Yeah. I know you're a sneakerhead too.
Yeah, you gonna wear them Skechers, huh?
I might have to. I might have to go. I might have to go to some special shoes. That's a hard one for me.
Yeah.
Because it's like starting
because you still on the road.
Still on the road and, changing Pampers and all that stuff, the hard parts that I made it through.
Yeah.
Do I want to do that again? So that's when you're dating or trying to be in a relationship at this age, whoever you choose to date, you have to take all that in consideration.
Well, I'm taking in consideration still of childbearing years.
I mean, I don't know.
We gonna move right along.
Move on up.
What's the dating scene like for Anthony Hamilton? Are you a difficult date?
I'm pretty simple. I like good food and good conversation. We're gonna have a good wine, make it a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
Dating is different. Is dating different after you've been married for the length of time that you've been married?
Yeah.
Because you off the market for a minute.
Yeah.
So is dating different now than when you first? Let's just say when you first started and you were dating. How much different is dating now than it was then?
Well, you want to be able to go somewhere and be regular.
Yeah.
I think that's the harder part.
Yeah.
Like being able to go somewhere and sit down and have a meal without interruptions and and choosing people that you feel have really good intentions.
Yes.
That's weaving through that.
Hard.
Yeah. And then I don't want to talk about my favorite color and all that. I don't care about ain't no color. I just all that you get up to a certain age, it's like
so what you got to talk about something, Ed? You talk about what you like to cook, what's your hobbies, what's the place you like to go?
Yeah, I mean, you do it, but just
damn.
Just
I really don't care your favorite color is.
Just wear it. I'm wearing it. Cut the conversation short. No, I'm just kidding. You get to know people.
Right.
Listen to their stories and you share stories and yeah.
How long do you date before you bring someone around the kids?
I think that's a very, very protective space for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't just let anybody in my house. I don't even have parties and stuff at my house.
Yeah. Because they're going to go back and tell mama.
Yeah.
You know that, you know.
No, nah, I mean, if you ignorant, I mean, yeah, you know, she has a right to know who's around her.
Absolutely.
Because I want to know.
Yes.
Because I pull up. Yeah, like what's going on? But yeah, you know, I think the spirit will start to speak. Mm-hmm. Some might take a little more time, and some don't ever make it. And then others, you're just like, this person is pretty decent.
Yeah.
The energy's good. And you know what makes you take more time? When they're trying too hard to be a part of your kids.
Yeah.
Be in a space.
Oh, when am I going to meet the kids? 20 never.
Never. Get 20 never. Yeah, that bothers me.
Right.
When you're trying too hard.
The relationship with your parents, how different are you with your kids than when your parents were with you?
There's some similarities, because I'll bust you, I'd about to tear your tail up. But, you know, I wanna give you a voice.
Right.
You know, at a certain age, you should be able to express yourself. And I hear you.
Yeah.
And just take that and start to guide you.
Right.
Based on who you are, as opposed to making you be who I think you should be.
Right.
So I think back then they didn't know no better. But
No.
now we have access.
It wasn't no reason.
It wasn't no
My
reason.
grandpa used to say, well, you don't reason with a child.
Yep. Yeah.
They tell you what you was going to eat. They tell you what you was thinking.
Yeah.
They tell you what you were doing. It wasn't no, well, what would you like to do today?
Yeah.
You going to do what I tell you to do.
Yeah,
You gonna eat what I put on the table.
Yeah. I got a little bit of that in me. So I try to keep a good balance.
Right.
You be friendly without, you know, blurring the lines of the respect line.
Because I think now in today's time, we got too many parents want to be friends.
That's where you go wrong.
I'm not your friend. Your friend down the street.
Yeah.
Our dynamic won't ever change, no matter what.
Yeah.
I'm always going to be dad. You're always going to be the child.
Absolutely. I told him I was born first for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, we can have a good time. We can hang out, have fun, and watch movies and all that. But when I tell you to do something, I need for you to do it.
Yeah.
And do it with excellence.
But you know what? We couldn't ask our grandparents why. When they said do something, we couldn't say why.
Oh, get smacked in the mouth. I done got smacked in the mouth so many times.
Or suck you. What? Oh. Yeah.
I didn't know that was cussing.
I
didn't know that was cussing. So all that's cussing. Those are curse words. I didn't know that until that backhand. That backhand hit me in the mouth. Yeah, my little mama didn't play. My grandma, she was with the switches. My mom was with that backhand. She had a mean, quick backhand.
Get up close on you.
Yeah, man. So I learned to run really fast.
Because the thing is, Anthony, the way you and I was brought up, you can't raise kids like that. You going to jail.
Absolutely. You know,
you go to jail. You go to jail.
But I be so upset at times, I might call the police so they can watch. But, you know, their kids now, they have a lot of rights.
Yeah.
Too many, I think.
Yeah.
I think they have too many rights, and they know it.
Yes.
And they'll manipulate you to manipulate the system and so on. But these kids now, they look crazy.
Yeah.
I love y'all, but y'all look crazy. They look crazy.
You mentioned earlier that at I think it was 14, you had to make a decision that you got adopted by a family friend.
Someone I went to school. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So when you how did you break that news to your mom?
Oof. It was actually in the court.
Damn. You didn't tell her beforehand?
I just was over there already. Yeah. It's like, I'm just gonna go over here.
And she said no.
At that moment, I think she was just trying to figure out what was pushing me to that. And so she really, really didn't have a say. I just kind of left.
Did you and her have a conversation before it got to the point that you wanted to leave or you felt that you needed to leave? Were there ever any conversations between you two?
There was just anger in me. Yeah,
you were so angry you couldn't talk.
Yeah, I just felt like you being a parent, you should know better. You should be able to, do a little different. And so I was just mad because I couldn't help everybody.
Right.
I just saw a lot of people needing their lives to be different. And so I couldn't change that. So I just bottled all that up.
But you had some trauma. You dealt with some trauma earlier. At the age of 7, you saw your uncle shoot your cousin's husband.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Yeah. It was a nice man, too.
Had you ever experienced death before? Did you know what death was?
I knew by going to funerals, but I didn't really know.
Right.
That was the first time seeing something like that. That was...
What caused him to get so upset?
I have no idea. Uncle Jay was... he used to hunt and do all that stuff. So he was a wild man anyway. I just think, they had words and he didn't like it. And I think he had been on the bottle. Mm-hmm. So I think that probably had a lot to do with it. But I don't even think he made a lot of time.
Really?
I don't think so.
Back then they ain't send people to...
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what it was, but back then people ain't really getting no time. Yeah. Like you shoot somebody like that now, you go to jail.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Until they stop making coffee.
Yeah. I can still see that.
Really?
You never get that vision. No, you never. It wasn't like a bunch of blood or anything. Mm-hmm. I just remember them laying a pillow under his head after I heard the shot. Mm-hmm. I saw it. Yeah.
It was outside or inside the home?
Outside. We were in my grandmother's house looking out the screen door.
Mm-hmm. I heard him arguing, and the next thing you know, a gun goes off.
Yeah. I heard him yelling, come outside. And he came outside. I don't know if I would have.
Nah. No, back then, that's what, you asking for it. Mm-hmm. Meet me such and such. No, I'm good. I'm going to drive right on past.
Yeah. I'm not, my ego is intact.
Yeah.
I'm staying in the house.
Right.
It's just smarter.
You mentioned that you got your start. You went to barber school. You good? You good with them clippers?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I might not look like it because I choose to, just started making me groceries.
Right.
So I'm going to keep it. I don't want them to mishandle the check and send it to the smooth face guy. But yeah, I'm still, I got 6 sons. You want to save some money, you better.
Oh, you cut that? So you cut the hair?
Oh, absolutely. 4 of them have locks now.
Yeah, okay.
But they still want it faded and shaped up, and yeah. So
you good with the razor, huh?
Oh yeah.
Did you razor shave? Did you do?
Absolutely. You had to finish school.
Yeah.
1,500 hours.
Yeah.
So I did perms. I did jerry curls back then. They was yeah, the little smelly curl. I put the little paper on that thing.
Oh yeah.
That looked like something else, but it's jerry curl.
Yeah.
That's jerry curl.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, that strap.
For that strap, man, you had to learn to do that. Taper fade.
Yep.
And I think the curl, you had to be able to do a curl.
You ain't gonna let that go? You gonna clean this up?
You know what? Sometime I do, and then it gets boring. Then I want to, grungy, no shave. Man, it's like, this is that Carolina dirt.
You kind of known for the struggling beard now, huh?
Cats used to be mad at me when Coming From Where I'm From came out, and I cut it.
Right.
They were so upset. It's like, man, that's the struggle.
Right.
It represents a struggle for a lot of people. Like,
right.
You look like you struggle like me. And really, people were really upset. It's like, fine, I'll grow it back. Or whatever it's doing, growing up, appearing, I'll appear it back.
I'm getting an opportunity to sing for your state team, the Hornets, the national anthem, Michael Jordan on the team.
Yeah.
You ever meet Michael?
Oh, absolutely. Michael, he supported me from day one. A lot of the tours and stuff, sponsored a lot of things for me. Man. And I've been getting some Jordans for.
Yeah, I see you had a couple of pair over there.
Yeah, I know you're a sneakerhead. I was like, if he try it.
Yeah. I see that.
Yeah,
I see that.
I had a few pair. One-ubs.
Look at that. Look what you.
Oh yeah. Oh, these old things. So I know you got a few pair, but these are the ones, Jordan. I won 1 through 30.
Yeah.
But you only could pick 2 colors.
Right.
So if it's black and white, all 30 pairs are going to be black and white. So me, Carmelo Anthony, Brigida Barrett, and Kawhi Leonard, we was on the team. So we had to out-design people.
Right.
So we out-designed them. We did the number ones because they used to make his feet bleed. So we created a number 1 called the Bloodline. But I won We won, our team won, so we all got 30 pairs. So this
The levels.
one of, yeah. Nobody has the chocolate with the bubblegum bottoms. So I got 30 of these. If y'all want to buy them, they on the thing. And these are Camellos. I was
Okay.
like, I know you ain't got these either.
No.
But I seen you got some joints.
Yeah, I got some heat. But I sold some. I think what was that? November of 24.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I sold like 300 pair.
God, dog, you sold 300, so you still got.
Probably like 275, maybe another 3.
Good God. Now, yeah, you got me beat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I got hats though.
Oh, you a hat guy?
Yeah, I like my hats. God, dog. So you sold 300 pairs.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. I think 320, 313, 323.
Wow. Yeah. And you know, sneakers now they go.
Yeah.
And they're yours?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
You ain't even got to do this no more. Boy, you got those.
Nah, I just, you know, the thing was, I was like, you know what? Somebody need to get some use out of these. I'm not wearing them. I wear the same sneakers all the time.
Me too. You know, now after you get so much stuff, man, it's just like
it's just hard.
I realize now I'm starting buying the same old jean jacket, just a different button or something.
Yep.
On it. So you realize, just cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just man. Anthony, thank you for coming by. Thank you for performing. Thank you for telling your story.
Absolutely.
I'm absolutely certain our audience is going to love this because they love when we sit down and have a conversation. You talk about the song, you perform the song. Man, I can't thank you enough.
I appreciate
Glad
it, man.
you
Thank
finally
you.
made this happen,
Absolutely.
bro.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you, man.
Appreciate you. Before I go, I have a gift.
Okay.
It's for life. It's a young designer out of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay.
And he knows about your career and
Okay.
we want you to have this for life.
Thank you.
His name is S-Dub.
It's Dub.
Yeah, man, numero 3, and he's a designer out of Charlotte and an amazing musician.
Appreciate you, bro. For life.
For
Anthony
life.
Hamilton.
All my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why. All my life, I've been grinding all my life. Look, all my life, been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, hustle paid the price. Want a slice, got to roll the dice, that's why.